So Commander Jon Browett, I'm the Commanding Officer of HMS TYNE here at the Port of London, berthed outboard of HMS Belfast. So we operate a routine of a 3-watch manning system, which gives us the flexibility to spend a lot more time at sea than other vessels, somewhere up to 320 days every year. And out of that, all of our ship's company can expect to spend 8 to 8.5 months of every year at sea. That includes regulars and reservists, and our reservists form an integral part of the ship's company from the moment they join. And reservists make up about 10% of my ship's company at any one time and bring a unique approach to the job that we don't find anywhere else. They are absolutely required to deliver my output. They form, as I've said, an integral part of the ship's company from the moment they join and are indistinguishable professionally from their regular counterparts. The huge benefit of having reserves on board is the varied output that they bring to the job and the experience that they can bring from civilian life into their military roles, providing a real diversity of thought and approach that we just don't get otherwise. So most of our time is spent in the waters of Northern Europe, somewhere between the west coast of France, all the way up to the west coast of Norway, doing a range of activity from fishery protection work to escort duty for foreign warships. And the reservists I've got on board at the moment are a key part of my seamanship team, so they are directly responsible for achieving the key output, especially fishery protection duties, where they form my boat drivers, my seamanship specialists for driving the ship while we're at sea, and aid in all sorts of secondary roles on board to maintain our output. It's a real mutual benefit to both the Royal Navy and to reservist civilian employers from reservists coming to mobilise with us for a period of time. There's no doubt that they gain transferable skills they can take back into civilian life through leadership opportunities. We put them in some really challenging situations and expect them to take responsibility at a very early stage. We give them decision-making responsibility and quite often responsibility for other people's lives and in some cases livelihoods. So it's absolutely fantastic to be up here in London. It's a real treat. An absolute pleasure to run up the river at night yesterday and see London in all its glory. And we're delighted to be here and to try and help some of the output of the Reserve Force and Cadet Association while we're here. So we've got HMS President coming on board tonight, delivering some training for them, some duty watch training and some seamanship training. And we've also got some engagement with local groups, local schools, to try and just educate about the Navy and its outputs, and also just sow the seed for those people that might be interested in looking our way in the future. But for now, we're going to take the ship's company into London, show them some of the sights, sounds that we can get at really easily from right here in the centre of the city.